Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, leaking tailings ponds is the new political hot potato. No one is doing their job, not the Minister of Energy, the Minister of the Environment, the Minister of Sustainable Resource Development, or the Minister of Health. And no one is around to take responsibility when fish grow tumors, wildlife drink toxic sludge, or cancer rates in First Nations people in the area rise. So to the Minister of the Environment, why does this government have such weak standards that a tailings pond that is clearly damaging the surrounding area can meet approval guidelines?
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'll respond to this member, but I also need to point out that this is a joint responsibility between ERCB and Environment. But I want to point out to this member that while we are following up on the allegations that have been part of these media stories, initial reports indicate that there is no release of water from this pond, that the design of this pond is working as it was appropriately designed to work, and if there is any issue, we will be dealing with it.
The honourable member.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And back to the same minister. Now, since there are dozens and dozens of releases, contraventions, spills, and failures of control structures reported on the Horizon tailings pond since it opened, why did the government do nothing about it, given all of these reports? This should not have been a surprise to the government. It should have been an expectation of what was going to happen. Why are you surprised?
The honourable minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, we have not determined whether or not the allegations that gave rise to the line of questioning are in fact accurate. We have, as we speak, our staff on site to determine whether or not there have been any breaches of the approval. But, Mr. Speaker, I can assure you that there is ongoing requirement for monitoring. There are inspections from time to time, and up until today, those kinds of issues have not arisen.
The honourable member.
Thank you very much. Well, this will go to the Minister of Energy then. Now, this tailing ponds cleanup plans did not meet the requirements in Directive 74, and yet it was approved. Why is that, Mr. Minister?
The honourable minister.
Well, the member's not any more correct in her preamble in this question than she was in the previous two. What, in fact, did occur with Directive 74 is the ERCB issued the directive, asked all of the various companies to respond. They did. The ERCB took a look at all of their plans, and I believe to date has approved all of the plans, with I think 2 are still to be approved, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member.